Does Laugh have any chance right now?
No. Not at all. See, and when we were joking around, I asked Alioune, and I was like, "Oh man, why'd you put so many laughs up there?" He's like, "He's never beaten me before." just so calm with it. Just like, yeah, he's never beaten me before.
I think if he wins this, it'll be interesting to see who Alioune puts on the wheel.
I think we both know who Alioune will put on the wheel next.
A Cammy player.
No, he's gonna put a person that actually.
Yeah, I think Alioune is fully confident.
Going after the matches
You're right.
that he knows he can win.
You're right. Yeah, I think
Cammy, anything can happen.
Yeah, when we talked with Alioune earlier, he said that he said something to the effect of like Reinhardt hasn't beaten me since like 2009 or something like that.
Correct.
So just in the same way that Infiltration has never lost to Cien.
Yes.
I think Alioune will not make the same mistake that Infiltration did.
Oh wow.
So if he wins this, which I think he is on track to do, then he will probably put 5 Reinhardts on the board. If that happens, oh man, who can stop Alioune? Like, only Tokido.
We're gonna find out.
Only here on Fight Night, man. Oh man, the drama.
Wow. This is a 6 straight right now.
This, I think, might be our most one-sided series here on this week of Fight Night. What do you think?
Yeah, 6-0 right now. Let's hope he at least wins 1 or 2.
Reinhardt with a sigh of relief seeing somebody else taking the beat down right now. This is just, it's sad to see. Like, I want to go over there and pull Alioune off the sticks right now and say,
Be like, no, stop, enough.
Enough. We need an adult to stop this right now.
Right? Make it stop. Oh my gosh.
Come on, Laugh.
Come on, Laugh. There we go. Got
Fight
it,
back,
Dizzy.
Laugh. He's fighting now. But now he's gotten 2 rounds against Alioune. So it is not the worst bodying out of this fight. 2 rounds. The very first one in this one.
All right, well, it's match point Alioune.
But this might be the quickest set.
Yes. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice DP.
So let's think, Mike. What are some characters that you think beat Cammy? Balrog? Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Honda?
No.
Certainly not.
Certainly not. I'm really trying to... I mean, I don't know. I really don't know, man. I can't answer that question right
I don't think any characters beat Cammy, Mike. That was a bait.
I can't remember. Alioune made a tier list. And there was not one bad matchup. At the worst, it was 5-5. Everything else was in her favor.
See, you know what I like about Alioune is he's a very honorable man.
Yes.
Tells the truth.
Speaking of which, he did mention that he had been using Cammy since like around Vanilla.
Oh
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
he was like,
and everybody said Cammy was a bad character, and back then he said no, Cammy's one of the best.
Yeah.
But nobody used her. And
Right.
now that more people have access to video equipment, and they see him doing good, they're like, oh yeah, guys, Cammy's top tier. Didn't you know that?
when we talked with Alioune and he said that Chairithi had basically implemented his Cammy technology,
Yeah.
I was like, I was blown away, man.
He also said, that's why he feels he's the best Cammy, because every other Cammy models themselves after him.
Yes.
Wow.
Dude.
What a bold statement.
Hey, man, but, when you beat the 2012 EVO World Champion, these are the types of statements that you can make.
Yeah. And 2013 champion.
Yeah, that's right. For those of you guys that were watching during Fight Night Round 1, Alioune was the one that ended Cien's run.
Yeah, that's right.
So, that's it.
And that's going to be it.
7-0, man.
Alioune takes it in a convincing
I'm convinced.
defeat.
Yes, I'm convinced that Cammy is the best character in this game. And,
We're going to find out. Maybe maybe it's just Alioune's genius and his level of execution to suggest that.
I think it's a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B.
I honestly think that there is no hardest loss that I've ever suffered, in an honest opinion, because losses are just building blocks to get you better. And I've lost tons of times, and they're not treated any differently. I try to learn as much as I can, and yeah, none of those losses really get to me as a big loss.
Well, guys, you know, I think that pretty much went down the way that most of the players here expected. 7-0, you know, so I think we've had our 7-0 for the series.
That's right. Well, personally, I did not expect a 7-0. You know, I thought Laugh would be able to do a little bit more work and damage, especially the way he opened that up with a convincing round with Ryu, but unfortunately, it just didn't work out.
Well, let's hear what Laugh has to say. Tasteless?
I'm here now with Laugh. Laugh, that seemed like a pretty rough series. How are you feeling?
Well, as you said, it's pretty rough. You know, I lost 7 in a row. I had a few plans going in. Picking Akuma was one of them, and I guess my Akuma's not up to the challenge yet.
Did you think at any point in time you might go back to Ryu after that Akuma pick?
Since I had nothing to lose, I think it was worth it to try this time. But if something was on the line, I think maybe mixing up more Ryu would make sense, I think.
Is there anything you want to say to friends or sponsors back at home before we close this out?
Sorry to those guys that might be disappointed by the performance. I'll try to do better. I'll do some more homework and come up with a better showing next time.
Laugh, thank you so much for joining us here at Fight Night. Mike Ross, Alioune, let's go to some analysis.
Congratulations, Alioune, on that great victory once again. Now, you were down the very first round against Laugh, and it looked like he had some secret tech against Cammy. We were all worried here in the studio. What happened?
So the first round, he showed me he was not scared of my character. So he was making very high reward, high risk reads. It worked. And then I had to play more conservative on the rest of the set, and playing safe worked out for me.
So after previously, you know, being successful against Infiltration, were you scared at all when Laugh went to Akuma?
No, to be honest, I think he should have kept Ryu because he could have made some more comebacks with the character. He has more experience against Cammy with Ryu, but I kind of felt like he gave up or was on his chances with Ryu, so I was worried when he
It looked like
switched.
that, not just to you, but to everybody else here. So before I send you off to the wheel, who are you hoping that it lands on next?
I have no idea. Anyone.
You're just not even worried at all.
I'm worried, but I don't have to dodge anyone.
Okay, well, good luck on your spin.
Thanks.
Tasteless, back to you.
We've had a lot of great games already, but not every player has had a chance to compete yet. K-Brad, are you hoping to get in on this next match?
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to play. I've been trying to play since episode 1.
Episode 1. And speaking of season 1, Ryan Hart, a lot of players dodged on you. Are you hoping to get a game in here pretty soon?
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to playing. I hope I can be up next.
Well, we're going to find out who's going to be up next in just a little bit after Alioune spins the wheel.
Well, Alioune, we meet again. Last time you were in this position, you filled the wheel with laughs. Now you're going to have to fill up these 4 spots with another set of players. Who do you want to put on there?
I'll put Ryan on all
4 Ryan Harts.
Yes.
All right. All right. So far, you've won $500. If you get this 3rd win, then you will win $1,000. And if you lose, you're only going to get $250. So please spin the wheel and see who you're going to be going up against next. Who's it going to be? Look at that beautiful face. Over and over. 5 Ryan Harts. There's still another. Oh. Okay. So, K-Brad has come up. It's probably going to be a mirror match. Do you want to either respin or you want to fight him?
I'm gonna fight him.
He's going to fight him. All right. So it's going to be K-Brad versus Alioune coming up next on Fight Night.
I decline it. I decline it.
Okay. All right, so the wheel has landed on K-Brad. K-Brad, do you want to fight him, or are you going to use your defensive respin?
Oh, respin it.
Ooh, respin
Get him out.
it! How you feel? Hold on, Alioune. How you feel about that?
It's expected because it's a Kami mirror, so they probably don't want to play the mirror.
Expected.
Ooh, he the best.
Alioune Sensei says you don't want to fight the inventor of Kami.
You right. You right. Get him out of here.
All right, spin it, man. You can't write this stuff. Oh my god, dude! If it comes up on K-Brad, you're in trouble. Oh my gosh, the wheel of Ryan Hart's turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. The wheel says, no, you don't. Oh my god, dude! One more. Oh my god! Ryan Hart gets the flame. Wow, K-Brad lives to see another day. And it's gonna be Alioune Sensei going up against Ryan Hart, the prodigal son.
Yes.
Stay tuned next time.
How much longer is Alioune going to continue to dominate? We're going to find out soon. His opponent is going to be Ryan Hart coming up on tomorrow's Fight Night Street Fighter edition. Don't miss out.
That nigga Alioune said, yo, it's expected. He said it's expected he wouldn't want to fight me. You damn right.
You could say I was always a fighting game fan, but I started playing fighting games competitively in high school when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 first came out. So that game owned my soul for about 4 years straight. And then I moved on to, much later on, I moved on to Street Fighter 4. And ever since, I think I tried to play Street Fighter 4 as professionally and competitively as I can.
I've never played with luck in a tournament. We only had some casuals, but I don't think he's that active recently because I haven't seen him besides Evo. He hasn't really been participating in tournaments. I think he's a little bit rusty now.
At first, when I started playing Street Fighter 4, my initial pick was Sagat. Mind you, this was before I knew anything about the game. It just turned out that he was the best in the game. At which point I switched to Chun-Li, and I stuck with Chun-Li for about half a year. And then Chun-Li wasn't really working out, so I switched back to a different character, this time Ryu, and I've been playing Ryu ever since.
Love is, I haven't seen him for a while actually. Well, I mean, you know, around. He used to come to events more. Again, another solid player. I have a feeling he might use other characters as well as Ryu this time. I don't know why, but you know, I know he's had a few pocket characters in the past. I've seen him whip out Akuma before. I know he's got he uses Fei Long as well. So yeah, he was using Akuma in my hotel room in casuals yesterday, so I don't know.
I actually left out a few bits of information between Sagat and Chun-Li. Between picking Sagat first and then eventually moving on to Chun-Li and then Ryu. I tried out a bunch of characters. I tried out Balrog, I tried out Dictator, Bison. I learned in Street Fighter 4, being able to land ultras whenever you want is pretty important. And Bison wasn't giving me any of that, so I had to drop him.
This wheel decides your destiny.
8 players competing for $25,000.
My gird.
Street Fighter returns to Fight Nights.